By now you've seen the GTA 6 trailer that was leaked and then re-released by Rockstar Games, and people are in absolute disbelief. Now 73 million people tuned into this just 17 hours after it was posted, which surpassed Mr. Beast's record for the most viral video of all time. Now there's plenty to dissect here, but people were blown away by the inspiration from real life events that have been adapted into the game. I even saw an old buddy of mine in there. Not talking about the alligator, I'm talking about Joker 305. Yeah, that's right, that clown there who's featured with a mugshot, well, that's based on real life. Someone I went viral for doing it before they were famous on way back in the day. Now there's also the woman with the two hammers, and she actually got herself a speaking part in the trailer. Take a look.
Well, look who's back.
Then we got the alligator at the convenience store. We got the naked guy watering the grass. There's another crocodile in the pool. And of course, there are a few Instagram baddies like the woman who's twerking on top of a car. Now, for a full breakdown of where each of these stories came from, well, you're going to want to stay tuned to this episode of Famous News. My name is Michael McCrudden. We drop these all over the internet. We're on Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. We're there. So give us a follow wherever you're watching this video. Now, the long-awaited game, it was set to be delivered this Christmas, but instead, well, all we got is the trailer. Now, it was leaked a day early from its premiere that was going to happen on YouTube. So then Rockstar Games decided to push the traffic to an early release, and the whole world went berserk. Seriously, there's never been more anticipation for a game. I saw a viral news story where a guy quit smoking just so he could stay alive to finally play this game. Now, it's set in the very familiar Vice City, and we're introduced to a woman named Lucia, and she's actually the first female lead character in the game. Not everyone's thrilled about this, but she's like co-lead. There's also a fella. Now, the whole thing, it takes place in a city similar to Miami, Florida, so there are plenty of nods to crazy Florida stories that take place in the trailer alone. Now, lots of the clips in the video, they're based off people that have gone viral on the internet that have taken place in the Miami area. So let's break it down. The most notable story about the girl twerking on the car, well, that went viral via the local news back in 2017. Some dude's like, yo, I just got out of the airport here in Miami and I saw this within the first 10 minutes. Yeah, people were blown away, being like, yeah, that's just another day. But of course it made it into the trailer. Now there's also Joker 305. You might remember him. I made a few videos on Joker 305 back in the day. His before they were famous, he said, was the greatest day of his life. Well, he got himself a spot in the trailer as well. I don't even know if he'll notice. You know, the guy does a lot of drugs, but hey, he's there. Then there's the story from 2020 about an angry woman carrying two hammers. She then smashed up her friend's car. Well, she got a big feature in the trailer, and well, someone you likely wouldn't want to mess with even in the game. Then there was the naked man watering his lawn. Now this is based on a real story about a guy who was arrested after confronting deputies with an 8-inch knife. And well, seeing as this is Florida, well, there are plenty of gators. Like the story of the alligator who was carried in on one man's arm as he picked up some beer. And he was blackout drunk. He didn't even remember doing it. God bless Florida. Now this game, obviously, it is rising up the charts. People are blown away, but you're gonna have to wait another year, 2025, before you can actually play it. Hopefully it gets early release, but you know they're gonna drop this in December, so everyone buys it for Christmas. So my God, it's gonna be another year. There you have it, guys. That concludes this episode of Famous News. My name is Mike McCrudden. I'll see you guys in another video.